Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily go getism number 562 for April 17, 2016. Nah, it was 362 a while ago. We almost double that now. But anyway, tonight I want to talk to y'all about consistency. What kind of about consistency. Tonight I want to talk to y'all about how you do something every day. You have a routine that you follow every day, and the one day that you don't do it, that's when everything either falls apart or something else crazy happens. And you know what I'm talking about? Like, take the lottery for example. You play the lottery every day. Every day you play this number straight. Every day you play it straight, and you play the box. Now it comes out in the box. Maybe you hit it one time, two times, three times, or whatever, but it hardly ever comes out straight. And they know that it's hardly ever going to come out straight, and that's why the odds of it coming out straight are a lot higher than it coming out box, super box, or whatever. So the one day that you don't play the lottery, what happens? You know what happens. Your number comes out straight. And it's like a terrible thing. It's like, wait a minute, let me get this straight. I've been playing this number for 2 years. 2 years. Maybe I hit 2 or 3 times in the box. And that only got me like maybe $50, $40 here, $80 there, whatever. But the time that it comes out straight, the thing that I've been waiting for, the thing that's going to finally give me back all the money that I've been spent playing this number, it comes out straight on the day that I couldn't get to the lottery and play my lottery. And y'all know that's the way it happens. Same thing when you work at a job. You come there every day. You have perfect attendance at the job or work or whatever. Or school or whatever. You know, you're the type of person that comes in every day. You're there every day. What happens on the one day that you take a sick day or a vacation day or something like that? And I'm just talking about the one day. I'm not talking about when you go on your regular vacation. I'm talking about the one day where you actually had to call out for whatever reason. Car broke down. You had to take the kids to the doctor. Something. The day that you don't come in, all hell breaks loose. Or you miss out on an opportunity to get something at the job that you would have had if you would have been there that day. The CEO comes down and he's giving out some type of thing, whatever, and he wanted to meet you and you weren't available that day. So somebody else walked away with your opportunity. It's crazy. The one day that you didn't come in. And it might be a situation where you can't even bitch about it. Like, y'all should have saved it for me because y'all know that I normally come in, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it was a one-shot deal. And there was nothing else that anybody else could do for you because you weren't there that day. That one day. Same thing, you go to a party. You go to a party or somebody else's parties or functions, and you go all the time. Nothing great or spectacular happens during the times that you go to these functions. No big deal. Nothing out of the ordinary, but the one time that you don't come, that's when all the crazy and great stuff happens. How can you beat this thing? It's crazy. You know, you can make sure that you're there every time for whatever function, for whatever job, for whatever attendance record at school or whatever. But it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like the opportunities are there the same as when you miss one day. Now, of course, that's a little bit exaggerated because if you are there every day, there are things that happen to people who do things consistently. And what happens when you do things consistently is that you don't miss out on opportunities that are presented for you every day. But there's going to have to be a time when you can't make it, when you can't be there for whatever reason. It doesn't mean that you're a slacker or whatever. It just means that you have other things that you have to do. Nobody is there for anything specific every single time. It would be nice, but it can't be that way. Not every time. Now, on the flip side of that, things can happen in a different way. What happens when you do something every day and the one day that you don't show up, the one day that you're absent, the one day that you are late or something like that, something really terrible happens. And it was a good thing that you weren't there, because if you were there, then you would have gotten hurt. You would have gotten in trouble. You would have gone to jail. That's on some gangster shit right there. Like normally you make your pickups or your drops, you know, at this time every day or whatever, on some kind of consistent schedule. And the one day that you got that you got held up, or you couldn't make it, or you sent somebody else, that's the day when the feds came and they got everybody except you, and you had a chance to get away, clean your life up or whatever. Or on not on some gangster shit, but let's say that this is a pretty tragic example that I'm about to come up with, and I wish. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's say that you work at a business, and you normally come every day at a certain time every day. And the one day that you don't come, the one day that you don't show up at that time, or whatever, was the day that they got robbed and somebody got seriously hurt. You know, things happen the way that they're supposed to happen, and you're going to get the opportunities that you're supposed to get. And you can blame it on absence or lateness or any other thing when things don't go your way, but you also have to pay homage to the things that to the problems that you avoid when you're late or absent to something, and something tragic happens to somebody else. It didn't happen to them because you didn't go. It happened to them because it was supposed to happen to them. And that's a hard reality to face, but it's the reality that we have to live up to, own up to, and accept. Life goes on. And it's never a bad thing to be consistent at something that you're doing, especially if something that you're doing is a good thing. So make sure that you keep your eyes on the prize as far as that's concerned. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, consistency is a good thing, especially when you're doing the right thing. So don't let anybody take you off your square. Try to do the good things, the right things, the better things. Try to improve yourself each and every day consistently. And more than likely, if you do work on yourself every single day, every single time, then you will get the opportunities that are out there for you to have. And that's all I have to say about that. I ain't even gonna say nothing else about that, yo. The Mind, Right, and Body Better Fitness Program, and say something about that. The Urban Therapy with Sun spring cleaning event going on the 30th of this month. I'm gonna say something about that. Make sure y'all look out for the Mind, Right, and Body Better Fitness Program, the new event, because Facebook is on some other shit, and they expired our event that we used to keep going. They don't want us to conduct business anymore. They don't want us to help out the community if they think that we're making money. Y'all know me. Anyway, I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Be consistent about that. Holla.